Hi guys! I am popping on here on the YouTube because I've never done this before and I was like, why not post some videos on YouTube? So today I'm going to post my very first starter kit video, and it is the one that I feel most passionate about right now because I've seen lots of babies getting sick, lots of kiddos getting sick, and I need parents to know that there are more tools out there that don't come with negative, harmful side effects. I need them to know that. So we're doing this video today. Very first video on the tube that we're going to make. Okay. So this starter kit is called the kidscents Little Oilers Starter Kit. It comes with 5 oils that we'll go over in a second. 2 roller filaments, which are just like roller tops that you can replace the normal dropper top on all the oil bottles with, to make it easier for application to the skin. And then this little diffuser, it's an owl diffuser. So let's just go ahead and start with that one, and all of its bells and whistles. Like, where are my words? I don't know. Okay, so this diffuser is great to have in a baby's room. It's great to have in a toddler's room and young children's room. Okay, my sister, who is almost 20, she and her husband actually bought the starter kit because he loved the owl diffuser, and they have found the little oils to be really beneficial to them individually, and so this was the kit that they got started with. So this isn't just for babies or toddlers or children. It can also be incredibly beneficial to people of any age. So plants are plants. They do their job. Okay, whether it's formulated for babies or for big kids, for big people. Okay, this diffuser, cute as pie. So it has these little talons down here on the bottom, and they are touch sensored. So one side, pretty sure it's this side, controls the light. So the body of the owl, actually lights up, and you can change the color by pressing the middle talon. And it's literally touch sensored, so she doesn't have to press it hard. But my 3-year-old loves this diffuser because she loves changing the color and she loves the sounds that it makes. And we'll talk about that in a second. This talon, if you just tap on it, it starts the mist. So I'm pretty sure it has, it has a couple different output options for diffusing. So you can do a high output mode, which will run straight for 5 or 6 hours. A low output mode, which runs slower for 8 hours, or you can do intermittent mode, which runs for 10 hours. So it goes like 1 minute on, 1 minute off, stuff like that. So that's the one that I do whenever I put my 3-year-old to sleep, because it stays running all night and it's magical. So the other bells and whistles of this owl diffuser, on the back of it, there are 2 buttons. One of the buttons is a volume control, so it can go as quiet or as loud as you would like it based on its settings. And then the other button, when you press it, there are different options for sounds available. So there's like the sound of waves, the sound of rain, there's a sound of classical music, and there's a sound of birds chirping. And that is my personal favorite. I love filling the diffuser in the morning when she wakes up. And I don't know, it just feels I feel like we're outside in nature, and it's just like a magical time because we can hear the birds. And at night I'll either play the rain or like the wave sound. So moving on to the oils. To use oils in the diffuser, these are already diluted oils, but you can still diffuse them, and they're diluted because they're for kids, so you can put them directly on their skin without having to dilute them with coconut oil or just whatever carrier that you choose to use. And I will normally put like 5 to 7 drops of an oil in the diffuser, fill like the, I'll put water in the diffuser up to the fill line and then be done with it. And press start and it goes and it's magical and I love it. So moving on to what the oils are. Look at that. So I'm going to show you these, first of all, these little roller filaments. These came in handy for me when we got our starter kit. This wasn't the one that we started with, but, these came in my starter kit too. So it's just a roller top. So you can literally take off the dropper top, which I'll show you in a second, and replace it with this so that you can apply it directly onto the skin, whichever oil you want to do that with. Okay, so oil 1, this is Owie. I don't know if you can read that or if it's backwards to you. It's backwards to me looking at my screen, but just trust me, it says Owie if it's backwards to you. Owie is a really special blend that is specifically for owies. Wow, who would have thought that? These oils are really gentle, so you can put them on littles and on kids, and you can even use them for yourself. This yellow is really hard for me to read, but I'm going to try to read what's in it for you. Canada balsam, tea tree, helichrysum, elemi, cistus oil, and clove oil. So a lot of those are like anti-inflammatory oils. They're really good for grounding. So this would be a really great emotional support oil whenever kids get boo-boos. And they're really supporting for the skin, and just support healing of whatever the issue is. Second, this is Sleepy Eyes, and it is for exactly what it sounds like. Okay, so you can put this in the diffuser closer to bedtime, or you could place it, put some drops in your hands and like massage your kids' feet with it. Mix it with their lotion, whatever. It smells so yummy. Let's see. These have age recommendations on them too. So like this one says, recommended for ages 2 to 12. So like they recommend starting these for toddlers. Let's see. You might just, if you want to use them on your baby, you might just need to like dilute them extra. I don't know. Lavender, geranium, Roman chamomile, tangerine. Tangerine is a bomb, you guys. It smells so good. And tangerine is a really gentle oil that kind of acts as lavender. So it's really, really good for rest and supporting that for babies. Bergamot, sacred frankincense, valerian, and rue. So all of those are very calming, grounding, relaxing oils that are great to use around bedtime for any person. Okay, not just for littles, but for you too. Sniffles. Mommy uses this one more than baby girl does, to be honest. It is to ease the sniffles. Okay. It has menthol, peppermint, black spruce, cypress, pine, marjoram, myrtle, camphor oil, dorado azul, lavender, palo santo, eucalyptus. And then there's a carrier oil in it, just like there are in all the other kids' oils, just so you can put them directly on their skin. This is an amazing respiratory support oil. So anytime there are seasonal changes and kids or just your family in general need more support around those times, this is a really, really great oil. I will literally do this. I'll take the top off. This is what the dropper top looks like. So you just turn it to the side. I don't want it to drop on my computer. You turn it to the side and a drop of oil will come out. I put my finger on the top and I go like this. And I'll either put it like on my, like where my lymph nodes are, or on my chest, if I'm dealing with some seasonal issues there, or I will rub it like on my sinus cavity, and like literally massage my sinus cavity with it, and it is magical. I literally love this oil. Let's see. Genius oil. So this has a lot of oils in it that are great for grounding and for supporting focus. So for kids who have trouble with focus, this is great to diffuse during to diffuse during like homework time or whenever you're just trying to get them to calm down. It's also great for like, this comes in a roller bottle, with the starter kit, you could just put a roller top on it. But kids who are old enough for you to teach them like how to use it themselves, it's great to literally let them take it to school with them. They cannot like overuse it. They can put the roller top on and use it a couple different times throughout the day to just help them to be able to focus in class or like during a test or whatever. It's just super, super helpful. It's more helpful if you will like diffuse it and use it while they're studying and while they're like doing their homework, and then pair that with them using it during testing or during classroom time, because scents trigger memory. And so if their brains are pairing the scent and the smell, the properties of this oil, as they're studying their homework or whatever, as they're taking a test or they're in class, and they're using their oil, their minds will literally be able to remember it easier because our brains make connections with smells, which I think is really cool. Isn't that cool? Tummy Jize supports the tummy. Okay, all things tummy issues. I used this for the first time the other day because I heard that gut health actually has a lot to do with like seasonal responses. And we went on a trip, my family and I went on a trip, and it was like snowing and 8 degrees where we were at. And then we came back home, and the day we got here, it was like almost 60 degrees. And so our bodies were just trying to, what is the word? Where are my words? I don't know. They were trying to just catch up with the weather and feel like normal again. So we were dealing with some seasonal issues, and I had remembered that someone said that gut health and respiratory wellness has a lot to do with each other. And so I was like, I wonder if this would help. So I actually placed this on our sinus cavities and on my daughter's chest while she was sleeping, because she was not able to sleep from just like having respiratory issues, and it was not a fun time, and it was keeping her awake. So when I placed that on her and used it on her like in the middle of the night, literally within less than a minute, I'm not even freaking kidding you, within less than a minute, she had to blow her nose. And then after that, she slept for 6 hours straight. And she had already been in bed for like 4 hours at that point in time, and had just been really struggling to go to sleep because she was having respiratory issues because of seasonal stuff. So I am a big fan of all of these oils. I wanted to show you another one. I thought I grabbed it and brought it over here. Maybe I didn't. Oh, okay. So this doesn't come in the starter kit, but this is my favorite kidscents oil. It's called Kid Power, and it smells like a creamsicle, like orange, vanilla. Oh my gosh, it's literally smells so good. I could use it as perfume all the time. Look how pretty it is too. It's like a pretty, like a bluish green color. I don't know if you can see that. But it literally smells like a creamsicle, and it is so good. Creamsicle, more like dreamsicle. It just really smells amazing, and it's great for big feelings. So just think of just think of big feelings that kids feel whenever they're going into new situations, or if they're stressed out over something. This is a really great oil to diffuse or to put on the top of their heads for emotional support. That's a really good place to put oils for emotional support, is on the crown of your head. Or to just have them put a drop in their hand like I just did and do a scent tint over their nose and breathe it in. And then exhale it. And it's just like magical. It smells so good, guys. So good. I will literally take 2 or 3 drops of this. My little girl has really curly hair, and I will scrunch her hair with it after I like wet it and comb it out in the mornings because it smells great. And she's like a walk-in diffuser, and it's just amazing. That's all I wanted to share with you guys today, because I'm really passionate about kids being well, staying well, and families having holistic tools to use for their kiddos to keep them well, that don't come with icky side effects. So that's why I'm here, boo. That's why I'm here. That's what I'm doing this for. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something new. This is my first YouTube video. Please like and subscribe. I'm gonna be that person. Like and subscribe if this was helpful to you. I really do hope it was helpful. All right, I'm gonna stop talking now. Have a good day. Bye.